Now joining us on the desk, we have Kevin Hall with sports. Kevin, I know a lot of our teams were away from campus this week, but how did everyone fare?
Yeah, it was really quiet this past week. All three teams were on the road. We start women's volleyball split the season series last year with School of Mines each winning on their home court. This year, Mines is a game ahead of the Runners in the RMAC standings. Number 18 Metro playing on the road at Colorado School of Mines. We start in the first set with Emily Greenhall getting one of her 10 kills. But the first set was mainly all Mines. That is until later in the set, game point, but Metro survives. Climbing their way back, Metro jumps ahead and they finish the comeback with another Greenhall kill. From then on out, it was mainly Metro with help from Bree Morley and Darcy Schwartzman. Third set was dominated by Knock Fan, making some great defensive plays, keeping the ball in play there. And to top it all off, how about an ace by Morley as Metro had lots to dance about, sweeping the Ore Diggers 3-0. We caught up with Coach Hendricks after the game to talk about the win.
It's a huge win. I mean, you know, we didn't win here last year. We didn't play particularly well. But it's like I told the team, if you want to win a conference championship, you have to be able to win on the road, and you have to be able to win big matches on the road.
The next day, Metro took on University of Colorado at Colorado Springs and beat them in 5 sets, but stayed at number 18 in the national rankings. And Darcy Schwartzman was named Setter of the Week after totaling 40 assists and over 100 digs. The Metro men's soccer team traveled to Fort Lewis, who they haven't beaten since 2007. Fort Lewis had a 2-1 lead, but Stephen Emery scored the game, tying the goal to send it to overtime. Unfortunately for Metro, Fabian Kling scored the game-winning goal in the 9th minute of overtime to give Fort Lewis the win 3-2. On Friday, Metro traveled to Mesa State and came away with a 1-0 win. Aaliyah DeGeneres scored the lone goal for Metro. The Runners have now beaten Mesa 14 straight times. 2 days later, Metro took on defending RMAC tournament champions Fort Lewis. Nicole Schumacher scored her first career goal in the 56th minute for the Skyhawks. Goalkeeper Aaliyah Seehausen had 5 saves on the day for Metro. The only problem was Fort Lewis had 6 shots, as the Seahawks went to win 1-0. It was the first time since September 14, 2008 that Metro failed to score in a regular season game. Last week, we asked you what you thought about the situation with Carmelo Anthony. We wanted to find out what you on the streets had to say about it.
I think the Nuggets should do whatever they can to keep him. If he wants more money, pay him. I think they need to do whatever they can to keep him, because if they let him go, the trade might not work out. It could set the franchise back for a few years. We already have one Denver franchise set back, and we don't need another one.
I think we should trade Melo. If he doesn't want to play for us, then leave, man. We don't need him. We can find somebody else.
I think the Nuggets should just keep Carmelo Anthony. He makes the team, and without him, I don't know, like, where will we go? Because I'm pretty sure pretty soon Chauncey Billups, he's going to retire sooner or later.
This week's question is, should athletes be considered role models? Send us your thoughts at metreport@gmail.com.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Definitely a live update for that. I can't imagine that everyone was gone, and it definitely did seem like a quiet week for the most part.
Yeah, it seemed really quiet this week.
For sure.